So just coming in to check in on one of the Darleks that I've had going for a little while. I've actually let this one just sit and let it all start breaking down, and yeah, it's already dropped down. The level of it was about up to here, so it's probably dropped down roughly about a third. And we'll just have a nice little quick look in here. We've had a lot of rain, lots of things are sprouting in here. So the worms are really making their way through all this material. There's just food scraps, egg cartons, and some leaves from the garden. Some little cocoon, if you can see a little cocoon there. Alright, there. Sorry I can't point to it. I've one hand on the camera. Yes, they're actually thriving in here. There's an abundance of worms. And there's plenty of cocoons through here. There's another one just there. Just in there as well. So yep, there's really, there's some more in there. Like there's about, can you spot the cocoons? It's too many to count, which is great. Great for the worm population. That is doing really, really well in there. It's just starting to rain again, so I just thought I'd just quickly come out in between the showers. But they are, really loving it in there. There's some up around the sides, and just all beautiful castings there on the side. So maybe leave a comment in the description below of how many worm farms and composting bins that you have at your place, and how long in between each harvest. So I went and bought another one of these Darlek compost bins. So I felt like I was filling this one up a lot quicker, just with some, leaves and old produce from the garden and plenty of egg cartons that I had. So I thought, well, I do really need another one. So I went out and bought another one, and I'm just letting this one here sit. But this one, I've just basically put kitchen scraps and stuff like that in here, and the egg cartons, and I didn't put any worms in here, but because it's so close to this bin here, if they wanted to move out of this one, these ones are absolutely thriving in here. So maybe they don't want to leave this one just yet to move across here, but I'm sure we will get some. This one will start breaking down, and once this bin here is really broken down, they'll all move into here anyway. So it's kind of a win-win. Let nature do its course with the fungi and the microbiology in this bin. So once the worms start moving in, they'll just start eating all that fungus, and the microbes would be really helping them along, getting it all ready for them. But yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think you can have too many compost bins. So I'll pop the lid back on there because it's actually been raining a lot. So once you start getting plenty of cocoons in your worm farm or your compost bin, that means the conditions for the worms they're just thriving, because they know there's a good food source. There's plenty of food there. So in order for them to sort of keep up with it, they'll all start breeding. So they'll know that there'll be enough food in there for the whole population. If there wasn't much food in there, they generally don't breed up. They'll hold off breeding until they can, I don't know, it must be inbuilt into them, because they'll know that there's enough food source there for them all that they can breed up and just keep up with the supply of it. And it's a really good way to increase your worm population by just having the right amount of food in there, an abundance. There's plenty of room for them to grow and move around in here. If you notice too, these types of bins, the worms actually, that's an earthworm, that one, they actually get bigger and fatter than what they do in the actual just sort of confined worm farm. So, but I won't disturb them too much, but we always say that, don't we, when we go out and have a look in the worm farm. We want to have a really good look, but we don't want to disturb them too much. But yeah, an abundance of worms in there. So this one is doing really well. This one's only been going for, I'll have to check actually, maybe only 2 months. Maybe not even that. But because there's such a large population, they'll get through that material in there and break that down very fast. Well, hopefully the big Darlek won't take as long to break down this time with the abundance of the worms in there. So the more worms you have in there, the faster you're going to get your compost. The more the better, I think. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, leave a comment down below and consider subscribing as well. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.